Hey, welcome back, everyone. It's Thursday, and our Shawanada Jones is back in the studio. We're so excited to have you, Shawanada. Okay, have you guys been watching Netflix recently?
I've been doing. What have I been watching? Hulu.
Hulu, okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
What have you?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But I have been watching Netflix. So.
Okay. Well, recently on Netflix, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders came out with a
Documentary?
series. It's kind of a documentary of the last year's training camp.
Okay.
And so if you ever watched, they used to have a show on CMT.
They did.
I loved it. Okay, so I love the Dallas Cowboys
News
cheerleaders.
to me.
And so anyway, they came out with this. And so basically you're going to see the inside of how this all goes. And I think there's been a different switch now that social media is so big because a lot of people are like, it's crazy that these cheerleaders who are professionals, basically they make about a Chick-fil-A person's salary is what one girl said in the documentary thing.
Oh, wow.
And so anyway, you see a lot of stuff and they cut girls for any reason. One girl was actually too short, made it to the very end, was last cut. So that leads us to talking about professional cheerleaders and kind of more of their pay. So a lot of professional cheerleaders are not paid a lot, but then you have that aspect of, they're getting a lot of exposure, a lot of, could potentially get brand deals. So what are your thoughts on?
I'll just chime in quickly because I don't really have much
Yes,
to add,
that's fine.
and I've never cheered. But I just feel like if you are going to be that cutthroat about something, you should not pay them, I guess billions of dollars. But I just feel like if you're going to be that harsh, then they should be compensated a little bit more to make up for the harshness, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all I have to say.
We love that.
I think you kind of they have to weigh, is this pay actually worth the benefits that I received in the long run?
Yeah.
Because as journalists, y'all didn't know, we don't get paid that well starting off.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely worth getting that exposure and getting that experience if you want to stay in this industry long term. So I think they just have to decide whether or not, the low wages would really compensate with what they would earn in the back end.
Well, that's a good point, kind of relating back to broadcasting, in that, they're getting paid, obviously, but we deal with interns all the time who sometimes do unpaid internships, but they get all the experience and then ends up being super beneficial for them. So then maybe if they survive the training camp and then actually be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, that's because they are the standard.
Yeah. So
I do
a
know
question
that
too I have for y'all. So like I was saying, in the series, they cut girls. One girl, she might not have pointed her feet right or something. Do you think it's okay for the industry like them to be so cutthroat? Because some people on social media are saying that's ridiculous, but then on the other hand, I do think I've watched this show forever. I mean, like you said, they kind of set the standard, and basically they know what they want on their team and know what they don't want.
You know what you signed up for.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's
like a beauty pageant. That's
true.
I mean,
I think that's a good,
but just with athletics. It's
true.
thing.
Like Alabama football, they're kind of the standard of football, kind of. I don't know.
You can say
but,
yes.
but if you don't do well, you're gonna get benched. So I guess it's the same thing with the
Same thing.
I just think it's hard maybe in any realm of professional
it
athletes,
does,
especially for women too.
It does stink to be A, told no, or B, be denied, or C, be
that's true.
cut.
So.
And I was telling you earlier in the show that a girl that I follow from LSU made it to this year's training camp. Guys, I'm excited. But we're talking more about money when we come back from the break. Stay with us.